ha! After 100 days in 6th place, United have finally moved into 5th. But I hate had to be Victor Valdes who made that mistake for Valencia to put the game to bed. 3-1 it ended, but it would have been a lot more had it not been for the saves he made in the first half. Marcus Rashford had Bernardo on blast, and he outpaced him to get in behind the Borough defence to get into a one-on-one, similar to the chance he had against Thibaut Courtois in the FA Cup, and he missed, just like he did against Thibaut Courtois in the FA Cup. He had another chance later on, which is even closer and harder not to score, but Valdes was in hand to save that, and then he topped it by reacting quickly to Valencia's rebound shot. No shade, no to United fans, but I was happy for Valdes. He was underrated at Barcelona, and when he left to prove himself, he was nearly injured for a year before he joined United, where again, he was never given a chance. Now I haven't watched a lot of him this season, but judging on today's performances, he still has it. The opening goal featured two players who may share Valdes' status as the next United player next season, as Ashley Young put in a wonderful outswinging cross to Fellaini, who headed at the back post at a time where United's superiority was really starting to show. Today was all about the fringe players stepping up to the plate, and none did more so than Jesse Lingard. This boy does nothing normally. He kept dribbling and dribbling and dribbling, forcing the Middlesbrough defenders backwards because they were scared witless of his pace, giving himself the space to bang the ball in from 25 yards. I almost wish he hadn't scored, because we were forced to endure another one of his latest elaborate celebrations. I swear, it's that the lad practices these more in the mirror instead of focusing on the training pitch. Mourinho, Ibrahimovic, you need to clip this boy around the ear. Nah, in all seriousness, Lingard seems like a good approachable lad. And he had a good game as well. He was always linking up with Rashford, and he took the initiative himself when necessary. With Mkhitaryan on the bench, Pogba injured, and Ibrahimovic suspended, United's key creators and goal scorers were out. Against the Middlesbrough side who, before this game, had the 5th best joint defence in the Premier League, and with United being usually wasteful in front of goal even with those three I mentioned playing, it was very conceivable United could have easily dropped points. So fair play to Lingard and Rashford for stepping up. Just a point on Rashford, he did have a good game. I've seen some people on Twitter getting a bit aggy about his chances he missed. Yes, he was wasteful in front of goal, but his general build-up play was good, and his pace frightened the life out of Middlesbrough. He's a 19-year-old lad, so inconsistency will play a factor. The fact he's barely had any game time this season suggests that he's a bit rusty, and this bodes badly for his development, especially with Ibrahimovic potentially extending his contract, plus rumours of Griezmann and Lukaku not dying down. Mourinho has a horrible record working with young players, and I'm really worried for Rashford. The least fans can do is have a bit of leniency, especially when he generally plays well. Overall, this is a vital 3 points for United. It gets them ahead of Arsenal and finally out of 6th bloody place. Not only does it keep them in contact with Liverpool in 4th, it puts a positive end to what's been a very difficult week, which started by getting knocked out of the FA Cup by Chelsea, and then the poor showing against Rostov in the Europa League. I think Middlesbrough were the right side for United to face. They are clearly low on confidence after a poor run of form which saw their manager getting sacked. After a busy period for United, they can now recuperate in the international break. Just a quick word on Middlesbrough, I was thoroughly disappointed. They may have had 61% of possession in the first half, but they were utterly docile and uncreative, choosing to pass backwards the second the United shadow crept up on them. When Adama Traore and Rudy Gestede came on, they looked much better. In only 22 minutes, Traore made the joint most dribbles in the entire match, one of which was the Gestede scoring. Apart from the luck that they had with Chris Smalling having an absolute brain fart, this only happened because they had men in the box and others willing to take risks to find those men. Right now, Middlesbrough are sleepwalking towards relegation, and they need to start taking more risks. Yes, they will concede more with that approach, but I guarantee they'll score more too. It's been a while since I've done a video on United, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. For more of me, make sure you follow me on these social media platforms. Don't forget to like and share the video. That's really important in terms of how well the video is ranked on YouTube. Till next time, take care.
It's Big Boy Scoop keeping YouTubers in the loop, and I just want to say that you're awesome. Why? Because you're watching a channel dedicated to football analysis. How will you stay awesome? Well, you gotta do two things. Subscribe, and immediately click the bell afterwards so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. Capiche?